this deep to begin the game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brooks. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Pirates. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, you talk about an unbelievable way to start this game off. First play of the game, we got a touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And the ball is hauled in. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. The shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. The Red Wolves hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. He hands it off from the gun. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Brooks. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very...
Caught way downfield for a huge gain. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, East Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Short throw complete to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone. And the PAT is good. So
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brooks. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake on first down. Looks like he's going to run it. In the clear at the 25. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
That gain makes it second and medium. They'll hand it off. He's got room to run. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Pirates getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. Fights off a defender. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the handoff. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback's stats stack up. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Throwing for his running back. And it's caught. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. The penalty backs the defense up even more. Now 1st and goal from the 1. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. So it looks like the penalty will be accepted by the head coach, and the offense will pick up some yardage there. The Pirates looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Pirates. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown. And
from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's stop with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Breaks an open space. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they could convert 3rd and short here from the 50. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. And the Red Wolves looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looking to chuck it again. It's a wide receiver screen. Has a path to the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up, and you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Weaver. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
He'll field it close to midfield. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. punch it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Wide open downfield. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
The Red Wolves looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it from the gun, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Red Wolves. A great catch and run for 6. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21.
East Carolina, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. He lost the ball. It's a wild scramble. Recovered by the kicking team.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Touchdown, Arkansas State. Still no answer for this offense. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35. East Carolina, 21.
Bringing it out. It's Weaver. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
Carolina Pirates will take over first and 10.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And here's the handoff. He gets loose. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. That one falls incomplete. Tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Pirates will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Catch made by the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Red Wolves will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I like what the quarterback's thinking here, trying to make something happen, but he's got to be aware. It's the first play of the drive. To take a loss like that, boy, you really set yourself back on trying to pick up a 1st down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a 3rd down now for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Pirates will line up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Fielded near the 20. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The pass rush closing in. He's got it in the open. Breaking tackles and going. Touchdown, Red Wolves. This offense is still clicking. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
42, East Carolina, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Weaver. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Look out, he's loose. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Pirates will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. The Red Wolves looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Breaking free at the 35. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Red Wolves line up on 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Snags the quick throw. Gets some space around the 30. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Red Wolves are moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
That's a really nice read here by this quarterback, Chris. He kept it himself, picked up some positive yardage.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. This defense is hanging tough, and they punch it in from the 3 on 3rd and goal. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense...
It's blocked. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away.
East Carolina, 28.
Bringing it out, it's Weaver. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
East Carolina Pirates will take over 1st and 10.
East Carolina's offense has back out onto the field now. Here's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time, the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On first down, it's play action. Now rolling out to his left. Oh, the pass is picked off. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Red Wolves. They are pouring it on now.
Love how the quarterback waited until the last possible second to draw the defense in until he pitches it out on the option play. And not only does he get big yards, but they turn into a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
East Carolina, 28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Weaver. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
East Carolina Pirates will take over first and 10.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The receiver makes the catch. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Pirates looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Trying to get the throw off. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. Offense hurting itself with the penalty. First down and 20. Here's the snap, looking to throw. This time it's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down after that previous play.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. He lets it rip. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Oh, he's bringing it back. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
You know, we talked to him during the week, and he told me he was a high school corner. And I can see why. He's got tremendous ball skills to make that play and then to be able to take it all the way back for a touchdown. Just outstanding.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
62. East Carolina, 28.
Bringing it out, it's Weaver. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
East Carolina Pirates will take over first and 10.
East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seems... handoff between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Important second down play coming up.
Ready.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Here comes a handoff. Picks up a short gain, but his swarm of the defense flying to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Now it's 2nd down here.
Trick 9B.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
I know this guy believes in his receivers, and I don't blame him. There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Breaks into the open. At the 10. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
69, East Carolina, 28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Weaver. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Hand it off. Tiny space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Catch made over the middle. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. The Arkansas State offense back on the field now. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. Touchdown, Arkansas State. This offense cannot be stopped.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Arkansas State 76, East Carolina 28.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Wait for the position to start the drive.
Carolina Pirates will take over. First and
10. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. The shotgun running play call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Not fielded cleanly. It's a loose football. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught inside the 10. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
East Carolina 28.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. East Carolina's offense heads back out onto the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Finding some room at the 25. Breaks free Going down the left side. End zone ahead. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Pirates.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
East Carolina, 35.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the offense trots back onto the field here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Look out, off and running. Touchdown, Arkansas State. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
What a great example of why this tight end is one of the top tight ends in college football. This guy's got great speed, but he also has the power to be able to break through those arm tackles and take it to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Arkansas State, 90. East Carolina, 35.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
East Carolina Pirates will take over first and 10.
So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. And he's back to throw again on second down. It's a quick grab. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. The Pirates will come to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the Red Wolves offense back out there. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. And the Red Wolves trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moves out of the pocket. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Boy, that last sack should be the final nail in this offense's coffin. At this point, the game is a blowout. There's only a few minutes left, and you really need to start considering if it's worth risking the health of your players to try to just get a pity score late.
Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. The Pirates will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent that deep shot.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's caught. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Now this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times, consistent pressure, just dominating performance.
Offense getting set, second down play here.
Music no! Music no!
He'll hand it off. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds.